Alright, first video of the day, let's check out Chainlink. So we'll start off on the USD chart. Not too much has changed since what we outlined in the previous video. We obviously outlined that we have been in a very long downtrend, coming all the way back down to the 8th of May. Basically, while a lot of these other coins were popping off in the bull market, this coin just took an absolute fall. This coin seemed to, at least obviously we've only got, not too much data on Chainlink, but this coin basically was going up and up and up the whole bear market. So this coin is really an outlier in my opinion. If we do see this coin start to pump, then it could mean that the bear market is starting. But for now, at least, I mean, Chainlink is still putting in lower highs, and we did put in a low down here on the 24th of Jan, but that wasn't too long ago, only a month and 2 days. I would not be surprised if what we outlined in the previous video, which is that we would do something like this, come down to 11, and then you can see that this big red box here, the 11, I'll show you where this is from. So if we zoom out, you can see the 11 is the 786, so we are below the 618 right now. There is quite a strong possibility that we'll bounce on the 786 down here, but that's still quite a hefty drop. And you can see the second red box is down here at the 1.618, but you can also see it lines up nicely with the okay, so the 200-day moving average is up here, so that may have been the 200 week, if we see what that's saying. So yeah, you can see the 200 week moving average is down here. I'll switch it back to the 200-day moving average. So one more thing that I'm noticing on the USD chart, obviously we are putting in lower highs and lower lows in the macro term and the micro term, but you can see that we have this very nice head and shoulders, which, if you didn't know, is a bearish pattern. So we'll take a let's see where it comes from first. It doesn't look too flat to me, but something like this, yeah, I'd say something like that lands up quite nicely. That hits pretty much everything. So if we took a measured move tool and see how far we would have to go down, see if this lines up with what we got previously. Let me make this thicker. So yeah, if we took a extrapolation tool, you can see that this would basically line us up really nicely with the start of the red box, which is the 786 from the macro move back there. Before we move over to the BTC chart as well, do note that we do have basically no green volume coming in. I mean, the volume has been decreasing for this coin ever since we kind of topped out of this trend. I mean, volume has just been downtrending. Even this peak up here, up to this this spike and this spike here, the volume has just been falling the whole time. So yeah, do keep an eye on this head and shoulders. It does have a bearish target pretty much down here at 1160. That would be if we broke below 1556. We could do something like this, and at that point, we would be coming off down here probably to the 200 week moving average, or potentially even the 1.618. So kind of worst case scenario, £9.65 is what I have my eyes on. I'd probably start laddering in buys down here at 970 or 965. So if we come over to the Link BTC pair, you can see that it has broken down from the previous low set back here on the 27th of Jan. So if we look at the USD pair, you can see the 24th of Jan, we put in this low on the USD pair, and we've been breaking down. We've basically come down, confirmed the breakdown, and it looks like we're starting to head down. So in my opinion, I think the Link BTC pair is kind of indicative that this is going to break through. So in my opinion, we're going to be coming down to at least 1140. Another telltale sign that altcoins are going to be dropping, in my opinion, is if we do look at the BTC dominance, you can see Bitcoin, or the Bitcoin dominance specifically, is now above the 200-day moving average. If we just zoom back quickly, you can see that normally every time, bar kind of this little jump up here, every time we get above the 200-day, Bitcoin absolutely outperforms altcoins. We go on an absolute rally, kind of test it, and as soon as we get above it, we normally go off to the races. Break below it, Bitcoin is bearish against altcoins. Break above it, altcoins get decimated. So I am looking at this level here, in my opinion, as long as we do stay above the 42.5%, then I just honestly think that Bitcoin in the short term is going to be outperforming a lot of altcoins. So I'm hedging a lot of my bags in Bitcoin right now. I'm sitting on the sideline a tiny bit, but I have been accumulating more Bitcoin recently. So, you know, if all of these coins do have a nasty dump against Bitcoin, I would not mind accumulating them at cheaper prices once we've seen some bottoming signals. So yeah, that's basically all I see. One last thing to add is obviously that the RSI is also downtrending. If we find where this high up here was, you can see that the RSI was very jumpy on this before. I mean, we basically came all the way up to 90 multiple times. We up to 80 here, 86, and you know, since here really, the 15th of August, we haven't had as much strength in each pump. This pump here only came up to 70, and we've been rolling over ever since then. So the RSI is downtrending, the volume is downtrending, Link against the USD is downtrending, Link against Bitcoin is downtrending as well. We've broken out of this previous low, so just to sum it up, I do think that we need to keep an eye on this. I think we're going to be dropping down another 6.5% at least for the BTC pair, and you can see a 6.5% drop on here. Well, a 6.5% drop may actually do something like this, and then if we do obviously have a bounce, we can invalidate this head and shoulders, but you know, it seems like the Link BTC pair is telling us that we're going to be coming down to this red line here, at which point if we do lose that, we're going to be coming all the way down to somewhere between 11.67 and £9.66. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing for Link right now. I'm not accumulating any of it until we do see cheaper prices or at least a bottoming signal. So yeah, once again, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.